All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy H0 back with another prediction video for Nintendo tomorrow. So, Pokemon's in the back. This isn't my prediction right now. I do have Pokemon in it, but this isn't my prediction. This is 2023's um, video. This is what they did in 2023 for the Nintendo Direct. Now, I'm going to start off by saying we already know there's going to be the Switch 2 there, which is not true. They already confirmed off of their own post that Nintendo Switch will not be there. No hardware. So nobody, I better not see anybody talk about, oh yeah, the Switch 2, it's definitely going to be there. Or if it's not there, people take points off because it's not there. Let's just talk about what we think's going to be there. The hardest thing about prediction videos that I don't think anyone talks about is 90% of the time when people do these prediction videos, all streamers, all other content creators do these videos, we're going to be inaccurate 90% of the time. You might get 3 predictions, you might get 4, you might get 5, but without leaks, you're going to be wrong almost every single time. So with this one, I'm probably going to be wrong about most of it, but you know what's cool? If I make the predictions, it'll at least 10% of them are right. Because especially coming from Nintendo, you don't know what's going to happen. So let's get into what I think we're going to see at this Nintendo Direct. So unfortunately, and I'm saying this in a good way, I can't wait for Luigi's Mansion. I love Luigi's Mansion. I'm glad they're doing this. But unfortunately, because it's close, I think they're going to give us like maybe 5 minutes on this again to remind us that this is coming. I think they're going to show more to hype it up a little bit more, get people excited. That's just what I see. I hope not, but that's what I see. Now, I think we're going to get some Peach DLC. I think we're going to get some Mario and Donkey Kong DLC. Am I happy with that? No. But I'm almost sure that that's what's going to happen. So another thing that I see, which I would love to say, like, this is major and this is big. But like, I feel like at this point, it's really not a prediction. Like, it's more like, it's kind of something necessary they need to do. With Switch 2 about to come out, in the year or so, we need a Zelda filler because one, Tears of the Kingdom came out last year. You always got to have Zelda in a year. They're not going to give us a brand new Zelda game out of nowhere. It just wouldn't make sense. So it would make sense if the rumors that we've all wanted for a long, long time actually take place now. Wind Waker on the Switch and Twilight Princess on the Switch. I'm not going to really show Twilight because Twilight's not the prettiest game, but this is how I feel. A Wind Waker HD again would be great because I would love to see how they utilize the Switch this time and what you can do with it, like they did with the Wii U gamepad. But we played it before. You know what I mean? Like, this is one thing I want Nintendo to start doing, which would be awesome. If when you bring back games, have other like themed skins and cool, creative, different ways to make us enjoy the game. So how can they do that? Just make a simple F-Zero skin for the boat. Make a simple Kirby skin for the boat. Make just add other content. Don't just make it the same game. Give us something to like look forward to. Otherwise, it's just playing the same game. Like, normally I'm okay with that. But like with Wind Waker and how much times they done gave it the remaster treatment, it's like, come on, man. You gotta, come on. Like, step up and help us out, please. Give us something different to make us want to go back to the game a little bit more. Like I said, I'm not asking for nothing crazy. Like, give some different tunics that look dope, Like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So Twilight and Wind Waker, I think, will show. All right, so hear me out on this one, which is probably going to get people mad. I think we get a Metroid 4 update as far as, like, it's being worked on. Things are going well. We're here with this. I think we'll get a cinematic trailer for Metroid Prime 4. But I think that we'll get a Metroid Prime 2 remaster that launches. And I believe that it's going to end up being like they did with the other Metroid Prime remaster, where it's like, it's like kind of like a flash drop. Like, it's coming out, they'll show it, and then they'll be like, just to calm us fans down, they'll show it, then you find out Metroid Prime 2 is coming out in like a week or so after they do the Metroid Prime trailer. I definitely see them doing that. Or I see them saying, you know what, to really cater to our fans, we're going to give a Metroid Dread 2 and a Metroid Prime 2 remaster. And you guys got to wait for Metroid Prime 4. We don't have a really official date on that. And like I said, that's going to be terrible if they do that. But I don't think anyone would complain if you were able to play Metroid Prime 2 on the Switch. Like, come on now. Everyone loved Metroid Prime Remastered. As a matter of fact, I remember when this game came out, it was getting such good scores. It was almost a Game of the Year nominee for most people. Like, people loved it. So a Metroid Prime 2 remaster? Yeah. Y'all mean to tell me y'all can't see that? And that won't cover the tracks for Metroid Prime 4 taking longer? Metroid Prime 4 ain't coming to the Switch. I think if it does, it's not going to be the greatest. So I don't have any hype or anything for Metroid Prime 4 because I know it's not happening. But a Metroid Prime 2 with a flash drop, that will save the day. It's summertime. It was probably around this time last year when they did it. It only makes sense. So Metroid Prime related, I think Metroid Prime 4 cinematic trailer, then I think Metroid Prime 2 Shadow Drop, or Metroid Dread 2. Those are my predictions for my next part of the Nintendo Direct. Now, Mario Kart's been out for a minute now. I mean, and it's still doing big numbers. And they still have like 300 courses at this point. This is kind of bold, you know, a Mario Kart 9, which maybe they do what Black Ops did and just say Mario Kart 10. They somehow say that 9 was the one on the cell phone. I don't know. But that's the only thing I can think of. Like, because Mario Kart 9 just doesn't sound good. Like, Mario Kart 7 didn't sound good. Mario Kart 6 didn't sound good. Mario Kart 5 doesn't sound good. Like, sometimes you just got to make it make sense. And I feel like the best way to make it make sense would to say Mario Kart 10 because the one on the phone was 9. I mean, that would be bad, but like, what else can you do? I would love Mario Kart 10 to be announced or a new Mario Kart game to be announced. If this is how I look at it. It's the same thing where everyone talk about Smash. You can at this point have it where Smash comes out because we've already seen every character. The only thing you could do for Smash is reboot it and make it like fight completely different. I think that's the only hope you have for a new Smash. So with Mario Kart, I would love if they said, hey, Mario Kart Double Dash 2 or Mario Kart Double Dash is being ported or something along those lines. I would love. Do I see it happening? No, but like a Mario Kart Double Dash after Mario Kart 9's been Mario Kart 8's been so good and so well received. A Double Dash would be so pivotal and amazing at this point. So I'm gonna go way left, and once again, these are those predictions where I know it's probably not gonna happen, but I'm just gonna say it. One or two things will happen. Mario Kart 9 or 10, or a Mario Kart Double Dash port from the GameCube will happen. Once again, these are far left, but I'm going to just say it. Because if it happens, then I'm going to feel like a hero. But if it doesn't happen, it's whatever, because it was just me making a bold prediction. So yes, I would love for that to happen. And that goes into my other prediction. I would love to see GameCube become a part of the whole Nintendo Online thing, where you have to pay extra and you can have GameCube games ported and play GameCube games. We already have 64. We already have Super Nintendo. We already have Sega. We already have all the... So it would be fire if we can get GameCube. And the big thing about that, if you got GameCube, then that would mean that you can literally play games like Sunshine and those games again. But this is my only holdup to that. With a remaster of Metroid and with the remaster of Luigi's Mansion, I don't think they'll go the route of making GameCube games available on the Switch because those are being remastered and they'll make more money remastering than they would doing the online service, I feel. Because they could easily say, hey, instead of us giving you guys those games for free all together in like a package, we could make money off of these and just remaster and make them look better. So yeah, I'm going to go with a Double Dash remaster. I know it's not gonna happen. But that's what I'm gonna go with. Other than that, I think the rest of the Direct will pretty much just be a lot of filler games, a lot of farming games, like when they did Rune Factory and all them games they were doing at one point. A lot of farming simulator type fun games to play on the go. I just think they're just fed up with the Switch at this point. They just want to focus on Switch 2. So I just think the rest would be that. So, I mean, a lot of the predictions I said are really crazy. And my bold prediction, other than the Mario Kart one, is a Donkey Kong game. I feel like we're way overdue for a Donkey Kong. I would love a Donkey Kong Country, a new one, but I mean, this is just all wishful thinking, man. They could go a year without Kirby, I feel. Will they? I don't know, but they could go a year without Kirby. You can never go a year without Zelda and Mario. It just doesn't happen. I mean, we got Paper Mario out, but like, it doesn't happen. So I can't wait till tomorrow. I don't think 90% of my predictions are going to happen, but it'd be fun to see. I would be really excited. But like I said, a lot of filler games and the predictions that I said, that's what I got for this Nintendo Direct. But thank you guys for tuning in. Your boy 80. Check you out tomorrow. Peace.